Alright, it's just a short video to show how I installed this Xotic air suspension, the 5-inch drop and lift. Underneath the right side cover on a 2010 Road Glide Custom, you can see here, this is the box for the sidecar tip sensor. Since I obviously don't have a sidecar, I went ahead and chose to install the compressor and the solenoid in this box. Underneath here, you can see it used to be as tall as right here on the other side. What I did is I just took a little hacksaw and cut some of this plastic so that this compressor would sit inside there nice. Come up on top of the compressor, and let's see, there you go. You can see it's just right up, just a little bit of space between the battery and the compressor itself. I rotated the compressor to the right inside of its bracket here, and that allowed me to fit it perfectly underneath the frame and my air hose running down. I drilled 4 holes in the very bottom. You can see 2 of the bolts right there, and 2 more bolts right there. They go straight through to the bottom underneath there and just tighten down. Now for the solenoid right here, I went ahead and you see where the white arrows are. I drilled 4 holes, 2 for the top and 2 for the bottom. I just secured it with zip ties. I left the solenoid, the adjustment screw up. This brass screw here is what allows you to control how fast that air dumps out when you drop the suspension. The air outlet or air inlet right here from the next to the brass fitting runs over and connects right here to the compressor right there. I don't have the power and everything run final yet. I'm going to go ahead and hook up a switch on my fairing once I get it back, but I did hook up the power so that you guys could see the dump on there. Underneath here, you can see right there is the fitting on the bottom. Now this comes out. I ran it back up through the hole on the bottom and comes into our T-fitting here. So you can see where let me move some of these out of the way here. You can see where I ran that up there through the bottom and into the T-fitting. The T-fitting I'm just going to secure inside here with probably another zip tie to the solenoid. It runs out the box. You can see right here, it runs right along the frame. Now once the side covers are on, I put the saddlebags on. This will sit right behind everything so it won't be seen at all. And then into the shock on the right hand side. Come over on the other side. You can see the air fitting coming off of here. I've got the air line running up. Again, this is going to be hidden by the stretch side covers and behind the saddlebag. I ran it up underneath here through that wiring harness. If we move up top, you can see right there, that's your air line down there. I ran up behind the battery compartment and just runs straight over here. It goes underneath those wires to the T-fitting. So everything's out of the way, nothing is kinked, and it should be a good install from there. You can see here is the 3-position switch that comes with it. I was trying to mount this underneath here using one of those, where are we at? One of those 2 holes. I'm gonna have to touch it up with a little bit of touch-up paint. I couldn't get it, couldn't quite get it to fit, and couldn't find a small enough switch to fit in there. So I decided what I'm gonna do is take that auxiliary, little auxiliary lighting area, or maybe I'll just wire it inside of one of the glove boxes in the fairing once I go ahead and put that back on. But I'll go ahead and you can see here. We'll hit the switch. And you see the suspension going up in a full amount of travel there. That's all the way out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and dump this. It's not going to dump real quick or too far because I don't have any kind of weight on there. But if I push down on the back, let's see if I can do this. So, yeah, like I said, there's no weight back there right now. the fairing, the bike's up on a stand, and everything else, so it doesn't have a whole lot of weight on the bike. Once it comes off the stand, it should dump much quicker. It was actually a very easy install. The thing that took me the longest was figuring out how and where to mount this. But once we got that done, the actual hookup of the airlines and everything else only took about 15 minutes. So using this video, if you have a bike that's similar, you can probably mount it the same way. This install will probably take you all of an hour, maybe an hour and a half to complete. And that's it. So if anybody's thinking about getting that Xotic, the Xotic drop suspension kit for the touring bikes, seems to be a pretty solid build, very easy install, and from there, I guess that is about it. So we're in the middle of, as you can see, that's that right there is about what's left of my Road Glide right now. Got the whole front end taken apart. Put the bars in today. I'm going to start the internal wiring, I think, tomorrow. Still got to wait for the grips to come in. Get the fairing and everything back from paint, but one day that's going to be a hopefully be a good looking 2010 custom. For now, you guys, I hope this helped, and we'll see you guys later. Thank you.